Hello and welcome. Well, I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. And here we are, the holidays are upon us. And I have a couple announcements I want to share with you today that I'm excited about. And the first is that I'm launching my new website. I'm really excited about that. And it is called alignwiththedivine.us. Very appropriate, don't you think? Alignwiththedivine.us. You know, my business overall is called Practical Spirituality because I'm really about taking spiritual principles and applying them practically in our daily lives. And Align with the Divine it came to me. It came to me one day. I was actually in a workshop and I thought, gosh, that would be a great name for part of my business that's really important, of course, and that is aligning with our true selves, aligning with the essence of who we are as spirit in the body, spiritual beings having a human experience, which has been my mantra for like 25, 26 years. Anyway, I hope that you'll check out my website, take a peek. What I did is instead of doing a lot of copy, because I don't know about you, but I go on somebody's website, I don't want to really have to sludge through a lot of copy. I'd rather just have it be short and sweet. So I did videos. I did videos on all of my pages. And I think that I hope that you'll enjoy it. At least people will get a feeling of what I'm up to and who I am and whether or not they would be interested in my work and working with me. So that's the first announcement. The second announcement is that I am starting a group on January 10th. It's going to be a practical spirituality circle. And it's going to be a 3-month program. We're going to be working with this text, I Am the Word, the channeled text that I've talked to you about so many times, and it's on my website. This is a channeled text. The authors identify themselves as ascended masters that are coming through the channel, Paul Selig, who channels this amazing information. And this work has just blown me away. It has made such incredible, wonderful contributions to my life. And I'll tell you the 3 things that I love about I Am the Word. The first is that it's about raising our vibration. It's about raising our frequency. We're hearing more and more now about frequency and energy. Everything is energy vibrating at a frequency that determines its density. So vibration, frequency, and energy are definitely buzzwords for certainly this decade and several decades to come, because everything is energy. And frequency is the language of the universe, not English. So as I was saying, the first thing that I love about working with the word work, I Am the Word, is that it raises my vibration. It has raised my vibration. And I've worked with many clients since this book has come into my life, which was 8 years ago. I've been doing this work for 8 years and now 10 books. There's 10 books. I'm on the 10th book now, and there are more that are going to be coming. What this work is about is raising our vibration. And I'm going to say it. You probably will be shocked to hear it, but I think it's true. This is about ascension while we're in our physical body. I don't know about you, but I was raised Catholic, and ascension meant, you died, your body was dead, and your soul ascended. Well, this is different now. This is that we have come in our evolutionary journey far enough along to be able to sustain more energy, more frequency. And the guides are working with us to raise our vibrational frequency. And when our vibrational frequency is lifted up, we are aligned with our true self, and we make the kind of decisions that are going to move us in the direction that serve us in our lives, instead of being caught up in the ego mind personality that's driven by fear and attachment and thinking about what we want and attached to it, instead of raising our frequency, thinking about what we want, putting it out there, but without attachment. Anyway, that's the second thing. That's the first thing, is that it raises our vibration, it raises our frequency. The second thing about this, working with this body of work, is that it has helped me to go beyond the known. When we create, where do we create from? Where are our thoughts? Our thoughts are from the past. Our thoughts are from what we know. This work is about helping us to surrender what we know to the unknown. Because if we're vibrating at a higher frequency and we're surrendering what we know or think we want to the unknown, it's inevitably going to be better than anything we could have imagined. So it has helped me to move past our history, my history, definition, and collective agreement. I'll say that again. We are not our history. We are not our definition, how we've been defined ourselves or how we've allowed other people to define us, going back to our parents and school teachers and priests and nuns and the like, right? We've been defined by them. People take one look at us, they make a decision about us, good, bad, or indifferent. It's a decision. But we are not defined by that. Not really, because we're essence and form. We're spirit in the body. We're divine beings having a human experience. And when we align with the divine, then we're going to be vibrating at that higher frequency and make the kind of decisions that will move us forward. So this work has really helped me to let go of history, definition, and collective agreement. Of course, collective agreement, many years ago, before the world was discovered to be round, people believed it was flat. And that was the paradigm of the day, that the world is flat. That paradigm, that worldview shifted over time when it was discovered that the world was round. The paradigm in the day of Galileo, the paradigm was that the Earth was the center of the solar system. And this was really promoted by the church, by the Catholic Church, or during Galileo's days. And he discovered, as the astronomer that he was, that the Earth was not the center of the solar system, that the sun was the center of the solar system. Well, that flew into the face of all the church elders, and they arrested him. And they said it was heresy. And, he had house arrest until he died. And it wasn't until his death that Copernicus brought out the truth. And in time, it was eventually accepted, thanks to Galileo and Copernicus, that the sun is the center of the solar system, not the Earth. So this work helps us move out of these paradigms. There's an aging paradigm now, especially with us baby boomers, that by this age, this is happening and that is happening, and you need to be on this drug and that drug. Well, that's a paradigm. That's the way people think about aging. If we shifted how we felt about aging, how we thought about aging, our bodies would not age, and we would not have the problems we have with our bodies. Not that I haven't had my problems, we all do. But I think having a very positive attitude about aging, having that as a paradigm instead of the negativity around aging, especially when you watch the pharmaceutical commercials. I find it really pretty distressing because people listen and then they go to the doctor and they ask for that drug. So there's a place for drugs, certainly in our lives when we're ill. But I think it's important that the most important drug that we could possibly have is our mindset, what we think about ourselves, what we think about aging. So I'm just giving you that as an example about shifting our paradigm. So the third and most important thing that this word work has given me is that it has moved me from the intellectual conversation, the belief that we're divine, that we're the vibration of God in form, that we're divine beings having a human experience, spiritual beings having a human experience. It has moved me from that conversation of believing it to, you ready? To knowing it, to knowing it. A belief is from the intellect. It's from the intellect. A knowing is not from the intellect. A knowing is from the heart. A knowing, when we know something, it's in every cell of our bodies. If someone came up to me and said, Patricia, do you believe that your name is Patricia Diorio? What? What are you saying? I don't have to believe it. I know it. Well, Patricia, do you believe you're a woman? What? I don't have to believe I'm a woman. I know I'm a woman. In every cell of my body, I know I'm a woman. I know my name is Patricia Diorio in this lifetime. So this work has helped me move from believing that we're all divine beings having a human experience to knowing it. And all I can tell you is that the knowing is in every cell. It's in my heart. It's what I know. And I choose to live my life from that place of knowing and to help others do it as well. So if you are interested in my group, it'll begin on January 10th on a Tuesday. I haven't determined the time yet because I've got people on the East Coast that are interested and I want to make it, eligible. I want, not eligible, but I want it to be appropriate time-wise for people on the East Coast as well as the West Coast. And I even have connections in Europe. So I'm going to hold off on setting the time. And if I have enough people, I'll do 2 groups. I'll do a group in the evening and I'll do a group during the day for those that want to do, that are free during the day. So I hope you'll join us. It's going to be wonderful. I'm really excited about starting this group January 10th, Tuesday, January 10th. And the third thing, I'm just going to keep holding up the book here because Paul Selig, who is the channel of I Am the Word, he is coming to Santa Barbara on January 5th, Sunday, for an all-day workshop. And obviously, many of you are from the East Coast, but my mailing list for MailChimp is really all over the place. So it may not be appropriate for you that wouldn't be able to make a trip to Santa Barbara. But he's going to be here for an all-day seminar on February 5th. February 5th on a Sunday. It's on a Sunday. It's going to be at the Spiritual Center, Unity Spiritual Center of Santa Barbara. And I can promise you it's going to be a fabulous event. And if you want to get a hint of Paul Selig, I actually interviewed this guy. After I read his book, the first time I read it, I was just blown away. And I invited him to come on my TV show. At the time, I was doing a show called Get Conscious Now. So if you're interested in checking out Paul and his work and actually hearing the guide's channel, you can go to youtube.com/Get Conscious Now. That's youtube.com/Get Conscious Now. That's my YouTube channel for all my television shows that I did for Get Conscious Now. There are 35 shows there. And if you go to July 2017, I interviewed Paul that month. So you can check it out and decide whether or not it's someone that you'd like to come and see. But I can guarantee you this work is life-changing. So I hope you all have a wonderful holiday. The holidays are times for us to get present, to be grateful for all the wonderful things and people that we have in our lives. There always is something to be grateful for. Even when life sucks, we can find something to be grateful for. So let this holiday be a holiday of gratitude and peace and joy and love. And I hope that you'll reach out to me in some capacity and say hello. I do a Facebook Live every Friday afternoon. In fact, I'm going to be doing it this afternoon right after this on Facebook, on my Facebook address. And you can check it out. Every week I do a different quote. It's called Quantum Quote Friday. And today I'm actually going to be giving you a quote from the book, I Am the Word. Okay, take care, everyone. Have a wonderful holiday and Happy New Year coming up. Thanks for watching. Bye.